Welcome to today's daily market dissection. The purpose of this educational video is to point out where the rules align with the indicators to produce a qualified trade. Please note that these are hypothetical examples and were not taken live, and as such, they do not account for market conditions such as slippage or orders not being filled. They are for educational purposes to help you fast track your trading and improve your ability to identify our qualified trade setups. Good afternoon. Welcome to the daily market dissection for Wednesday, March 21st, 2018. Today's market is the YM. Our first trade of the day is a momentum short that does hit profit target, and we grab a couple extra ticks by trailing at the high of the previous bar. Now today was FOMC day, and it was a bit slow and choppy up until 2 p.m. When the FOMC minutes happened, and after that there were many trades, so we'll be moving rather quickly today. Next we have a continuation short at 9:49. Nice little runner here. We do hit profit target, can trail at the high of the previous bar after the close of bar 6 and 7, and then wide into the green DPI after the close of bar 8. Then we have a single T short that just hits profit target and grabs a couple extra ticks with the runner, getting stopped out by this wick that gives us another momentum entry, and this one just hits profit target. Then we have the trade of the day right here. It is a momentum long at 11:30. Very nice run. Once we get to the point where we can widen to the red DPI price, we'll ride out all of these tails here on these purple bars all the way up to the turn bar for a $690 trade total. And of course, immediately after that, we do take our first loss of the day, momentum short that does go against us for the 15-tick stop, followed by a dot trend long, one of the rare ones that does not hit profit target, but we are able to adjust our stop from 22 ticks to 18 ticks to mitigate some of that loss. Then we have 2 p.m. FOMC news, very important to sit out. Unfortunately, this time it does cause us to miss out on another great run, and you can see how much action took place, as we will not start trading again until 5 minutes after news, which is right here at our momentum trade that does hit profit target and grabs 5 extra ticks with the runner by trailing at the low of bar 13, followed by another momentum that hits profit target, grabs an extra tick, and another momentum that also grabs an extra tick with the runner. Then we have a single T long. This one does hit profit target and grabs a couple extra ticks by trailing at the low of bar 7. Then we have a surf short just hitting profit target, followed by a momentum long at 14.13. This one does go against us, but we are able to hop in on the next continuation here at 14.15 to grab an extra tick with our runner. Then we have a momentum trade, and this one does hit profit target and grabs a couple extra ticks with the runner as well. We do have a surf on the way down. Very clean run here. We can grab a couple extra ticks by trailing at the green DPI price, or we'll eventually get stopped out by this turn bar. Then we have a momentum short that grabs an extra tick with the runner, followed by a continuation, a nice 9-bar run. We'll trail at the green DPI after the close of bar 7. We'll eventually get stopped out by this turn bar. Then we have a single T short. This one unfortunately does go against us, but we can adjust our stop from 22 to 18 ticks since the market moved 4 ticks in our favor at least. Then we have another single T. This one hits profit target and then grabs 5 extra ticks by trailing at the high of the previous bars, eventually getting stopped out at the high of bar 7. Then we have a momentum short. This one just eking out a profit target, followed by a single T short at 14.38. This one does hit profit target at the close of bar 3. And after the close of bar 7, we will widen our stop to the green DPI price, riding over these tall wicks here on bars 11 and 14. Then we have a momentum short. This one hits profit target and grabs extra tick with the runner. Then we have another momentum short. This one hits profit target, and we do get to the point where we can widen to the green DPI price after the close of bar 8, riding over all of these wicks here along the way, eventually getting stopped out by this turn bar. Then we have 3 surfs in a row. Our first one does go against us. We do barely get stopped out by this long tail here, which does give us another entry, and this one does hit its profit target. And then we have a surf that qualifies on our turn bar here. And this one does hit profit target before the close of bar 3. And we can ride the rest of the run by widening to the red DPI price, riding over this tail here. Then we have a continuation, a full stop, unfortunately, but does tend to happen on these days when there's a lot of movement very quickly. Sometimes there can be random head fakes and whipsaws in there. And we have a momentum long. This one does hit profit target and grabs an extra tick with the runner. We will avoid this one because it is heading right into the 200. Then we have a single T at 15.11 that does hit profit target. And we'll pass on this one because it's just a tick or two above the 200. We have a much better setup here on this momentum that bounces off the 200, does hit profit target, and we can trail the rest of the way, first at the low of the previous bar after the close of bar 12 and 13, and then widen to the red DPI price, riding it all the way up to this turn bar. Then we have a continuation short at 15.43, just hitting profit target, with a momentum that also just hits profit target. And our last large run of the day is a single T at 15.50. Very clean run all the way down. We'll be trailing at the DPI after the close of bar 8. So we'll definitely ride over this wick here, eventually getting stopped out by this turn bar. And then there was this continuation, but so close to 4 p.m. It's unlikely anyone would have entered it as we cut off at 4. It does hit profit target and looks like it grabs an extra tick. And that is all of our qualified trades for the day.